When Jesus was asked a long time ago when he would return, he talked of his time. He said, "Of that day or hour knoweth no man." There is great controversy over what Jesus meant by this statement, but no one really knows for certain. My question is, if we weren't supposed to know, then why did Daniel give us signs to watch for and days to count? Have you ever asked yourself that? And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Have you ever thought about that? I want you to check out Renee M's videos on YouTube. Search for the Rapture Puzzle. She was the first to do the math, and what she found is astounding. You should watch her videos. You may not agree with her, but you cannot deny her math. Watch the videos, and remember, have an open mind, yet test everything according to the Bible. The powers that be are broadcasting that something big is going to happen in late September. This video merely bolsters her already gigantic body of evidence. This is This Is the End, the movie. Came out a few years ago, and it's about the rapture. It starred some pretty big people in the industry. James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jay, whatever his name is, a bunch of people. All the Hollywood elite. It was about the rapture, and it showed literally the rapture. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you check it out because it's very, very telling. One thing I'd like you to take notice of is whatever day this happens, this is the day that Hollywood thinks the rapture is going to happen on. So check it out and take real close notice of the very beginning. You'll see. This is Seth Rogen. He's waiting for his buddy to come out of the airport. He's picking him up. Watch, notice what happens. He comes out of a do not enter sign. Do not enter. And I believe that this ties directly into CERN. There's no question in my mind that there's CERN attributes. Here he comes out of the do not enter. If you notice, there were two little pillars, I believe, at the front. Yeah, there they go, coming down the aisle. If you notice the checkerboard floor, black and white floor. But here they go. If you notice, now they get approached by paparazzi. And what's interesting about this is look inside of the camera. It's the paparazzi's view from inside the camera. And there it is. You can see that's the inside view. Now, then they go from the airport, they go to Seth Rogen's house, and they get stoned. And it's like they go into a portal. But if you notice, they're sort of worshiping and doing these dances before these little idols. And then look who's at the top. Looky, looky. Then they go to James Franco's house, and they party it up with all the Hollywood elite. They're all inside going crazy. They're going crazy inside, partying it up. If you notice, it says fallen angels behind her head. Fallen angels against something. I couldn't really read it, but it says fallen angels in there. And then it actually says about something about her love story. How long must I wait for you? It's a love story about her. Then they go out for cigarettes, and the rapture happens, and it's insane. The rapture happens. It's pretty interesting visual. And then all hell breaks loose. The pit opens up, and people start falling in, and it's a bottomless pit. There you go. People start falling in, and then an interesting thing happens. They all go inside, and then a few scenes later, bam. Some guy comes from out of like a CERN-looking bathtub, steps on an idol, and then he comes out of the light. And this guy, Danny McBride, eventually turns into a demon. But look at all the symbolism. It's just crazy. Ah, yeah. And then, interestingly enough, he comes dancing out of the hallway into the world, into the light. And one of the last things that I noticed about it was very interesting. He's stomping on the dust. We are the dust people. This is just utter mockery. And then sure enough, demons come out and all hell breaks loose. At this point, it sort of loses any kind of biblical structure. But up until that point, it was a pretty good look. But I want you to notice, look again. Take note. This is so interesting to me. This ties in with... Renee M. has done a lot of work on her rapture puzzle. Everything points to September 23rd and 24th of 2015 this year. And look at, they're ticking it off right there at the very beginning. This is the day that the rapture happens. See, no one knows the day or the hour, neither do these people. They're saying it's coming between the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and look up, the 24th. My goodness. Do you know what happens during that time frame? Look at, I'm telling you, they know something's coming. Nobody knows the day or the hour, remember. Not even them. But the time frame, do you know what happens in that time frame in late September? It's the build-up to Yom Kippur. It's insane. Are you people ready? Are you people ready? It's Yom Kippur. September 23rd. Isn't it interesting? Go look at Renee's videos. A lot of very interesting things are happening in September. It's the Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. My goodness. Are you ready? Do you know Jesus as your Lord and Savior? Does He know you, more importantly? Did you know that in September, the Pope of Rome is coming to meet with Obama? Are you ready? Are you ready?